Hey there. Okay, so today I'm going to tell you a different story, and this is the story of the dead duck button. A number of years ago, back in the 90s, there was a well-known duck farm. I'm not going to give out the name of the duck farm, but let's just say it's a substantial duck farm, and it's in... And they had a problem. The problem that they had was, according to their books, there was no dead ducks. Now, if you're a farm that has millions and millions of ducks a year going through the system, in theory, you should have a mortality rate that includes a couple of dead chicks here and there. And according to their books, this just was not happening. Also, according to their bins and dumpsters, this was not happening. It's like, how do you have all these sheds full of ducks that somehow there's an absolute zero mortality rate? It's like, you know, there's a duck miracle going on here. It eventually came out in the wash what had been going on. Well, I'll say it came out in the wash. It came out in the woods, really. But there was this big pile of dead ducks in the woods. And it wasn't just like one pile of dead ducks. There was like several piles of dead ducks spread over a large geographical area. What had basically happened was the people that were in charge of the various sheds where these ducks were being born, they must have thought that they were going to get in trouble if they suddenly reported a dead duck. So what they would basically do is, you know, wrap the dead duck up, take it with them when they leave their shift, and go and dump it in the woods somewhere. If there's no sign of a dead duck and there's no record of it, then the duck didn't die. But of course, you know, somebody back at the accounting side of things, they're like, no, this just is impossible. There is no way you can have several million ducks a year come through here and there is not a single fatality. So on top of the fact that they thought that they were going to get into trouble, there was also a problem with employment in the area, and people might have been thinking that, you know, if they're losing a lot more ducks than, say, another employee, they might get fired and somebody else would get their job, which was not good in this area. The way that the problem was solved was the dead duck button. So this button was hooked up with an RS-232 port to a computer, and you drop your dead duck in the bin, and you press the button, and it records one dead duck. So over time, you've got this anonymous trail of, yeah, here are the actual bodies, and here is the accounting, so you've got some idea of animal husbandry, like what the mortality rate actually was, and, you know, nobody's going to get fired just because there was a dead duck found. So that's the dead duck button, one of the stranger projects I know about. And, yeah, speak to you soon. Bye.